Alright, so yesterday we were supposed to get pre-orders. Well, that was technically like the schedule of how Pokemon does things. They announced the pre-orders or the artworks for all the new sets that are coming out, but we didn't get pre-orders. Normally, it's either the same day or the next day. That happened for Black and White. It also happened for Destined Rivals. I believe Journey Together was the same. Technically, Journey Together dropped like 2 hours after the press release, but we haven't seen anything. So it looks like Pokemon have changed things up and are doing it their own way kind of thing. I think, in my opinion, what they're doing is going by the Tuesday schedule, which seems to be a schedule now for Pokemon. Because for the past couple of weeks, we've been getting regular, like, restocks from the Pokemon website on a Tuesday. So I'm going to assume it's Tuesday only. So on Tuesday, we might see, hopefully, the pre-orders for the Mega Evolution. Now, I did make a video or a couple of videos about how you are going to be able to pre-order, being patient, and, you know, doing all that cool stuff. And that's basically about it, really. Yeah, this is different. No, I ain't seen this from Pokemon. I don't know if they've done this when, you know, Scarlet and Violet base was out. I don't know. I don't know how the schedules were when, you know, because it's a new era now. That's another thing. I want to talk about this because this is quite interesting because we are in a new era, the Mega Evolution era. We're also in a big boom period for Pokemon. I don't think we've ever had a new era and a big boom together because I'm pretty sure Scarlet and Violet base was not popping off. Pokemon is this year. So I think it's going to be very interesting because obviously base set kind of stuff, people don't really like base set stuff when it comes to, like, in quotations, invest in stuff. And mainly due to it being more readily available. You can just wait along and then you can buy it for a way cheaper price. But like I said, we're in a boom period where retail is like the steal at the moment. And, you know, last year at this time, you know, you could buy Scarlet and Violet base booster boxes for like £70 here. I bought one for around £70 using TikTok vouchers and stuff because TikTok was like a really cool thing. And it still is, especially with the coupons. So I took advantage of a lot of TikTok. So yeah, if you didn't know that, TikTok coupons back then last year was such a popping thing. You could get some really cheap booster boxes for, like, and I mean really cheap. But we got some cool stuff. Like I said, we got some cool deck boxes. We got some deck boxes. We got some cool card sleeves. These are all brand new. This is what they dropped yesterday, I believe, on the Friday when we were supposed to get pre-orders for. Well, we can't just expect to get pre-orders. I mean, Pokemon can just do their pre-orders whenever they want. They might change up the schedules because they might wait because they might listen to me. They might have seen my video, and what I said was, why would they release pre-orders the week before Black and White and White Flip? It kind of ruins the demand for that set because it's like you're waiting for that set, you almost get it, but then boom, they just give you a brand new era, brand new set, looking all cool, and you want to pre-order, and you're more excited about the next thing than you are getting the item that you're going to get next week kind of thing. So it might drop on Tuesday, so that'll be Tuesday and what day we are on the 12th, so 13, 14, the 15th perhaps, the 15th of July might be the day where we will get pre-orders for Mega Evolution. Some pretty cool things. There's also the box toppers. I have seen stores doing pre-orders for box toppers as well, especially here in the UK. I know in the US you guys had like free reign with the enhanced booster boxes, but it looks like it might be the same here in the UK. It used to be only Pokemon Center for the Journey Together, but now it looks like perhaps all the LGSs here in the UK might be getting enhanced ones, but we don't know. That's just rumors anyway. But I like this little zip binder. These are pretty cool. I won't pay £30 for it though. I like this as well. I like this requires a die cut player man just because of it's unique. It's not like a square, if you get what I mean. But I mean, I've seen this regular design for the requires so many times. Kind of wish they did something a bit more unique with different particular artists. I don't know. I know it's all based on like the original artwork from Pokemon, so it's still pretty cool anyway. Yeah, I think it'll be Tuesday in my opinion. Could it also do Monday? I thought it would have been the weekend. I thought it might be the best time to drop pre-orders on the weekend. You know, people are not at work as much than they are on the weekdays. So all times basically when it comes to the restock, especially here in the UK, it's around 7 p.m. when literally everything goes down. Queues normally go up 40 minutes before they actually drop stuff, so you don't want to be in that queue early because being in the queue early is just going to put you in the back of the queue. You want to like time it correctly. Mainly what I would do personally when I see the queue goes up, and I normally enter the queue around 20 to 7 and maybe 20 to 7, perhaps maybe 5:30. It depends on what they do. Who knows? They might change the whole system up. But yeah, we thought we were going to get pre-orders. We didn't get pre-orders. But don't you worry, guys. They will be dropping pre-orders. We're just going to have to, you know, wait a bit longer. Will they do more restocks? I'm wondering if we'll have some more Pokemon Center restocks. People really want some 151. That's getting a little bit pricey at the moment. Pokemon could just, turn the printers on, put these back in the store, Probably won't be as many, but I kind of want some more 151. I did sell mine, unfortunately, but I also like the Crown Zenith box. I mean, to be fair, I think a lot of this stuff was readily available. We just didn't buy it at the time. Nobody was interested in it, and all of a sudden, once it sells out, they don't think about, maybe restock. But then again, question mark, EYC is dropping back next year. I don't know if it's the same time next year, but when I went to the EYC, we had like Paldean Fates, we had Twilight Masquerade, we had Brilliant Stars, and we might also see, we might get some restocks of, for next year, we might get restocks of Prismatic, Destined Rivals, Black and White, and we might have Journey Together, Surge and Sparks. We didn't get that in EYC this year, sorry. And we had a bit of Paldean, but I was not able to get that. I don't know about these really old ones. I feel like the old ones are pretty much like too far away now. The Paldea Evolved and the Scarlet Base, which honestly I kind of regret not getting Scarlet Base. I think those are very nice, as well as the Paldea. And obviously the Obsidian Flames, that's definitely one of the bigger ETBs in my opinion, especially with that Charmander. But yeah, off topic, no pre-orders so far, guys. So if I had to guess, TLDR will be on Tuesday, the 15th, or what it's called. 16th? No, 15th, 15th. So it'll be like the 15th, I'm going to guess. It's the 15th. So mainly just because of the way they've been restocking stuff, that's normally the time. So unless they completely change things up, then I don't know. You'll get notified, especially if you're in a Discord or if you're on the Twitters. Make sure you post those notifications, making sure that you don't miss out on anything. I don't know when it's going to restock, like I said. We're all just speculating at the moment, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it restocks very soon. And best of luck to anybody who's wanting a Mega Evolution box. They're both pretty cool. You got the Lucario, you got the Gardevoir, you got the Riolu card, and I believe it's an Alakazam for the Gardevoir, which is actually pretty interesting. Pretty cool boxes. I'm personally wanting to go for the ETBs and the enhanced booster boxes. I think anything else, I'm not really too interested. Although, to be fair, I do like tins, so I kind of want like a sealed tin display. I'm starting to collect the tins now, so yeah, I think tins are pretty cool. So hopefully I'll get a sealed display box of them as well. So fingers crossed to me, fingers crossed to you guys. Best of luck to anybody going for that on Tuesday or whenever it drops. It might drop earlier, it might even drop today, who knows. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, and I'll catch you on another video. Peace.